How to calibrate your built-in display for HDR video in Windows. If you want to get the most out of your HDR monitor, proper calibration makes a huge difference. We'll explain how to calibrate HDR displays on Windows 10 and Windows 11 in this video. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe to Ninja One's IT Video Hub and our YouTube channel for more tech content like this. Understanding HDR. HDR, short for High Dynamic Range, is a display technology that delivers brighter highlights, deeper blacks, and a wider range of colors than traditional SDR displays. Monitors must be designed for HDR, and both built-in laptop displays and external monitors can support it. However, not all monitors are created equal. To really unlock HDR's full potential and avoid washed-out images, calibration is key. How to calibrate your built-in display for HDR video. Both Windows 10 and 11 support HDR video playback, but for the best results, you'll need to calibrate. Here's how. First, right-click the Start button and open Settings. Go to System and then Display. Next, select the monitor you want to calibrate so that it's highlighted. On Windows 11, click HDR. If a Use HDR toggle appears, turn it on first, then click HDR to open HDR settings. On Windows 10, click Windows HD Color Settings. If you're using Windows 11, calibration is easy thanks to Microsoft's dedicated HDR calibration tool. In HDR settings, click HDR Display Calibration. Install or open the Windows HDR Calibration app from the Microsoft Store. Follow the on-screen guide. Adjust the minimum luminance, maximum luminance, and color saturation sliders until the preview looks correct. Preview the before and after profile comparison. Name the new profile and click Finish to apply it. If you're a Windows 10 user, your experience will be a little more hands-on. In Windows HD Color Settings, click Change Calibration Settings and set the calibration video to full screen. Use the slider to balance brightness and detail in dark and bright areas. Focus on details like windows in buildings and rocks on the mountain in the video. You want details in both shadows and highlights, not blown-out whites or crushed blacks. Troubleshooting common issues. If HDR isn't showing up, make sure your drivers are up to date. Remember that ambient light affects how HDR appears. What looks great at night might be too dark in sunlight. Recalibrate if you move your setup, or disable HDR for apps that don't support it properly. Overall, calibrating your HDR display doesn't just improve how things look, it ensures you're seeing content the way it was meant to be seen. You can also verify HDR calibration by testing with HDR-supported content from Netflix, YouTube, or local video files. For more information, check out our official blog post on calibrating your Windows display for HDR video, linked in the description below.